Hi, welcome to a2zknowledge.com. So today we are going to discuss a topic about inheritance in Java. Okay, what is inheritance? Like, it's one of the OOPS concept. Okay, you can see what other concepts was there in my previous video. So this is like a Java series. Today we are going to see a theory part plus practical part about what is an inheritance and what is the part of this concept in Java. Inheritance, the definition is deriving a new class from the existing one. So we are deriving something newer from the older one. So we have some different definitions. The first one is deriving new class from the existing class, deriving new class from the base class, deriving child class from the parent class. So we have these many definitions over there. So I'm going to be deriving something newly from the older one. Okay, for example, you can see here I'm having a parent and child. Okay, parent and child relationship. And parent contains some property. Parent is having his own property. He has a car and he has a bungalow and he has a beach house, etc. Now child can access all the parent property. Legally it is happened, right? So if I am a child and my father has some properties and legally it comes to me at last. Okay, so that I can access all of my parent property. So child, I am going to access the parent properties. You can see here parent contains some property and child contains parent property plus child own property. Okay, I am just enjoying my parent property, plus as a child I am also earning some money and I am also getting some my own property. I am getting a TV and I am getting a bike, I am getting a Ferrari car, whatever. Okay, so my parent property plus my own property. Okay, this is what normal inheritance is also doing. What is the advantage of inheritance is code reusability. I'm not going to hard code it again. I'm going to reuse my parent code. That's it. If you want to see a use case for this inheritance, you can just, for example, version development. I'm having version 0.1. Now I want to create a version 0.2. Now what I will be doing? The existing version plus some additional functionality is equal to the newer version. So I am creating a new version and I am reusing all the codes from my version 0.1, and also I am adding some additional functionalities with my new version and I am releasing it as 0.2. So version development, I am not going to see if there is no parent-child relationship, then again in my child class I have to write all the codes whatever I have written in my parent. Then I have to add some additional codes. So this is not a code reusability. If I create a parent-child relationship and that is considered to be a code reusability, I am reusing my parent code in my child plus my own codings, my own implementation. So in inheritance we have two types: single level inheritance, multi-level inheritance. Guys, you can ask me that we have one more inheritance called multiple. What happened to multiple? In C++ we have three types of inheritance. One is single level and another one is multi-level, and multiple inheritance is there in C++. But here in Java they have eliminated the concept of multiple inheritance. They have just given inheritance, single level inheritance and multi-level inheritance. In the next session I will explain you why they have eliminated the multiple inheritance from Java. Okay, and is there any new concept to replace multiple inheritance? I will explain you these things in the next video tutorial. So now we are going to see practical section of this inheritance. So here I am going to use the Eclipse IDE, which is very famous, well-known IDE, integrated development environment for Java code. Now I am going to create a new project I'm going to create a new Java project. My project name is I'm giving as inheritance. Okay, my project has been successfully created. Now I am going to create a new class. Just expand your project and right click src, new class. So I am creating a new class with a package. I will explain you what is package, all those things in the next class. Okay, I have created a package. Now I am giving a class name. Parent. I am giving a class name as parent. Okay. Now I am just giving finish. Okay. So you can see here I got a class which has been created as an editor. So I can start my code. So for more videos you can see www.a2zknowledge.com. Okay, here is the parent class. Now parent class, I have to create some properties for the parent class, right? So I am going to be create a property void car is the property for my parent, and here I am just giving system.out.println says it is parent property, right? Okay, now this is a method. Void car is the parent method. It's a parent property. Now I have to invoke this. So what I have to do, I have to create a main method. So I am creating a main method. Now I am going to create an object for the parent. And the object name can be anything. Obj equal to new, allocating memory for the object which I have created for parent. Sorry guys, one second. Okay, I have created an object successfully. Obj, if you put dot, I can invoke my method core. Okay, now if I execute this code, I will be getting the message as right click run as Java application. You can see in the console it's a parent property. Okay, fine. Now I have to create a child class for this parent. Now just close your class here. Just close your class here. Here you have to close, and then you have to create a new class. I am going to create child. See, you can see here this is a class and this is another class. So this is I have given as parent and child, but nothing says that these two are having a relationship. Nothing is there to inform this, that is this parent having relationship with this child, or this child is having a relationship with respect to the parent. So I have to say then they two are related. So if you want to use inheritance, then you have to use the keyword called extends. Fine. Now extends parent. Yes, you can see here. Now the parent, the child is extends the parent. So they are interrelated. They are parent child. Now parent is having some property void core. Similar to that, I have to give some property for child also, right? Okay, I am giving as void bike. I have given I'm saying it is child property. I'm saying it is child property. You can see here, parent is having a property called car and child is having bike. So now child can access both car and bike. That is what I am going to show you now. See, and this main is inside to the child class. So here you can see we have previously created an object for parent. Now I have to change this to child. Okay, I have created an object for child. Now if I put obj dot, I can invoke both car and bike. See, I can access both my property and I can access my parent property too. Bike. Right, that's it. So code reusability. I achieved the code reusability. So the child can access both bike as well as the car, both parent and child, parent property and child property. This is what code reusability. I am not hard coding again void car system.out.println. I am not hard coding it again in the child class. Okay. So if I execute this code, see, previously my main is under the class parent and my file name is also parent. Now in the same file I have changed this main to child, right? So I have to change my run configuration. You can see here still the main class in parent. I have to change it to child. It is in child. Okay. See, I got my output. It is parent property and it is child property. I got both the methods. Now I will show you another case. If I remove this extend parent, what happened? See, immediately you are getting an error in the parent property car because this child is not related to this parent, because nothing says that they two are having a relationship. So that's why it's immediately showing you an error in car. You cannot access the car. Now, if I need to access a car, then what I have to do? You have to create an object for parent. See, I have to create an object for parent. obj1 new parent. Now here I have to give obj1. See, there is no error. This is possible, but thing is, it is waste of memory. See, for this obj you are creating an object and allocating a memory. Again you are creating obj1 and you are allocating a memory. So it's waste of memory. So we have two advantages if you are using inheritance. The first one is code reusability and the second one is you are creating only one object to access all the clauses. So this is all about inheritance. Understanding inheritance is very important. Your OOPS concepts, everything, it has the base concept, it has the inheritance. Once you have done with inheritance, then only it will be easy for you to understand abstraction, interface, polymorphism, encapsulation, etc. Okay, so you can find more videos on a2znowledge.com. This a2znowledge.com has videos in Tamil language and in English language. You can choose in English language if you don't know Tamil. Okay, and you have to go through from first. If you are new to this Java, then please come from first. What is Java, what is class object, then come for inheritance. Okay, so thanks for watching a2znowledge.com. Please subscribe our channel in YouTube and like us at Facebook, and also forward this site to your friends, especially freshers. We have created this site both for freshers and for the experienced guys. I always explain you the concept with a use case with the sample examples. Okay, thanks for watching a2znowledge.com.